Hello everyone, once again welcome to my channel. I am Sinai and today I decided to do a real versus fake comparison of the Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I got this one in the mail today and before I went to work I decided to do a quick video. If you guys want to know what the differences and similarities that I found between the two, go ahead and keep on watching. So we have the fake on the left and the real on the right, and you can obviously see that they look very similar. Everything that the real one says, the fake one also says. So when you look at the font is absolutely the same, as well as the color of the font. The only big difference that I was able to tell is that on the fake one, when you run your finger over it, you can feel a grit. So I believe that the writing is engraved into the packaging, and of course on the real one, when you run your finger over it, it is not. So it just feels like a flat surface. Once we turn it to the side, we can see the difference in width. The real one is much thicker than the fake one. On this side of the packaging, when you touch the writing, you can feel that it's engraved into the packaging, and on the real one, you can't. Another major difference that I found between the two is a color difference. One color is yellow, and on the real one, you can obviously see that it is a dark pink. This goes for the back side of the palette as well. You can obviously see a difference in color. As far as the list of the ingredients, everything says the same thing. The only major difference that I found is that on the fake, the color of the font is like a pale yellow, and on the real one, it is a bright gold color. The thing that I noticed is that they both have different codes on the little side tab when you're about to open the palette. I will leave them down in the description box below. So as for the actual palette, the fake one, when you put your finger over it, you can feel the writing on it, and on the real one you can't. It is just flat surface. And another thing that I noticed is that the fake one, the ink of the logo is not well done. It's kind of messy, and on the real one it is not. Moving on to the back of the palette, one of the major difference is the sticker with the ingredients on it. On the fake one, it is a clear sticker, and on the real one, it is a matte sticker. And another thing that I noticed is that the real one does come with a batch code, and of course the fake one does not. Okay, so this is the fake one, and you can obviously see that they look super similar, and this is the real one. And on this next clip, we have the real one on the top and the fake one on the bottom. And one of the things that I noticed is that when you extend it out, the real one is much larger than the fake one. Another thing that I noticed when looking at the mirrors is that the mirror on the fake one is much smaller than on the real one. And this is a close-up of the fake one, and you can see that the edges of the mirror are round, whereas in the real one they are squared. So another major difference between the two is that the real one smells like chocolate and the fake one does not. Now let's go ahead and get into the swatch. This first swatch is of the real lid, and this one is of the fake lid, and they look very similar, except that on my index finger you can see that the real one looks more metallic. The next color is strobe, and this is the real strobe, which is much more pigmented, and this is the fake strobe, and they look very similar in color. This next color is fire, and this is the real one, and this is the fake fire. And this is where you will see a major difference in color, because the real one is much darker than the fake fire. This next color is of the real stunner, and this is the fake stunner. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the real stunner looks more metallic than the fake one. So the next shade is called Shade, and this is the cream contour in the palette, and this is the fake one. And they look very similar once again. Then the last one is Sculpt, and the only difference that you're going to see between the two is that the fake one is not as pigmented and it's a bit lighter than the real one. So those were the differences and similarities that I found between the two. If you guys saw that I missed any, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I won't get mad or upset or bothered or anything like that. If you guys like these videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for your support. Until next time.